For nearly 150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
Good evening, fans, and welcome to Elmhurst Field for today's NCAA and CCIW Men's Lacrosse Tournament semifinal matchup featuring the visiting North Central College Cardinals and the Elmhurst University Blue Jays. The College Conference of Illinois, Wisconsin, and all of its members promote good sporting behavior by student-athletes, coaches, and fans. We request your cooperation in supporting the student-athletes and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory comments, or other intimidating actions directed at student-athletes, officials, team representatives, or other fans will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal. The CCIW has many traditions, but bad behavior isn't one of them. We appreciate your cooperation in creating a safe and positive game environment. Respect, it's the name of the game. At this time, we would like to recognize the all-conference student-athletes who are competing in tonight's contest. From North Central College, second team All-CCIW, Rylan McQuarrie and Evan Watanabe. First team All-CCIW, Luke Ilgen, Rutger Rawlings, and Dylan Milarich. And from Elmhurst University, second team All-CCIW, Andrew Laxinen. CCIW First Year Student Athlete of the Year, Hunter Hernandez. Max Ridenauer, Tommy Smythe, Chris Haycock, and Gabe Henry. First team All-CCIW, CCIW Offensive Student Athlete of the Year, Eli Spence, Matt Koschel, and Tony Vasquez. Let's give them a round of applause. At this time, we ask you please stand if you are willing and able and face the flag for the playing of our national anthem. And now let's meet today's starters first for the visiting Cardinals. Number 5, Rylan McQuarrie. Number 6, Tucker Hansen. Number 11, Joey Dacuna. Number 15, Tom Eberhardt. Number 18, Gavin Rieger. Number 23, Luke Ilgen. Number 27, Caden Mellon. In goal, number 31, Aiden Murphy. Number 32, Rutger Rawlings. And number 33, Luke Harris. The head coach of the Cardinals is Jay Farrell. And now the starting lineup for the Elmhurst University Blue Jays. Number 1, Jake Greavy. Number 2, Eli Spence. Number 10, Tony Vasquez. Number 11, Max Ridenauer. In goal, number 12, Andrew Laxinen. Number 14, Charlie Berry. Number 24, Gabe Henry. Number 26, Tommy Smythe. Number 41, Matt Koschel. And number 43, Hunter Hernandez. The Blue Jays are assisted by David Castaneda and Jacob Lemke. And the head coach of the Blue Jays in his 12th season is Mark Morrell.
Good evening and welcome into Langhorse Field in Elmhurst, Illinois, where we're set for a CCIW semifinal matchup between the North Central Cardinals and the Elmhurst Blue Jays. Hello everybody, I'm Connor Klingen. Thank you for joining us on a picture-perfect night for lacrosse. These two teams just squared off 4 days ago, with Elmhurst cruising to an 18-6 victory, but a lot more on the line tonight. Both of these teams looking to clinch a spot in the CCIW Championship and keep their NCAA tournament hopes alive. Ready for the opening face-off. It'll be Tony Vasquez going up against Zach Kuyava for North Central. Vasquez has been the best in the league, 62.9% on the year. He's named to the All-CCIW team. Elmhurst 12-3 in the regular season, 4-1 in conference play. And the Blue Jays trying to come away with the opening draw. Still loose out there. And eventually it is Elmhurst coming away with possession. Blue Jays finish second in the league with a 4-1 record. North Central 11-3 in the regular season, 3-2 in the CCIW. Both these teams really strong defensively, top 2 in the league, both allowing just over 10 goals per game. Joey Dacuna working goal line extended, brings it back to the X. And we'll see North Central set up their offense. Working in behind the cage. Dish back outside to Mellon. Here's Rylan McQuarrie. McQuarrie with a huge year, senior attack out of Washington, Illinois. 48 points on the season. They go back around for Mellon. Mellon working that left side. Goes back goal line extended, trying to find a pass down low, and a save is made. Andrew Laxinen passes his first test. Really strong year for him, second team all CCIW. As Elmhurst looks to get the clear. Blue Jays able to bring it past midfield. So they set up the offense. Here's a shot and a stop. Aiden Murphy with the save. So the two goalies standing tall on the first two shots of this game. Tanby down low. And once again, it looks like Laxinen got a piece of it. North Central will keep possession here with just about 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's McQuarrie. Over to the right side. Dacuna working with it. Back to the X, and it's taken away. Good awareness there by Gabe Henry. Henry brings it all the way up the field. To the attacking third for the Blue Jays. A shot and a stop. Grebe had a good look. Once again, it was Aiden Murphy getting his stick on it. Blue Jays will keep possession. Chris Haycock circling back. Here's Haycock with it once again. The senior out of the state of Washington, working in behind the cage. Trying to find some room. He's cut off. Looked to get it to Grebe there, but a little bit of an errant pass. Grebe able to scoop it up. Working along the near sideline. Now he's got some room. Grebe dodging his way in towards the middle, and a save made. Aiden Murphy with another nice one as he launches it down towards midfield. Watanabe on the far side. As they work it back towards Takuna. Takuna looking for some room. Now works it back in behind. They go back to McQuarrie to set things up. McQuarrie trying to find room on that right wing. Dishes back in behind as they try to work it around the side of the cage. Stripped away. That was Luke Ilgen who had possession. The leading scorer for the Cardinals. What a year he had. 43 goals, 65 points for Ilgen. Now McQuarrie with it again. Working back to Kuna, and North Central strikes first. The Cardinals get on the board less than 4 minutes into this one.
North Central goal number 11, Joey Dacuna.
Joey Dacuna,
number 5, Ryan
his
McQuarrie.
19th goal of the season, as McQuarrie with a really nice pass here. Working it back, and then Dacuna with an absolute rip for the goal. Opening draw and a false start. North Central awarded possession after they scored the opening goal. Again, Elmhurst had an 18-6 win on Saturday in the regular season finale between these two teams. Good response by North Central so far coming into this game. They know they can play a lot better than they did last weekend. Takuna will work it back for McQuarrie, who picked up the assist on that goal. McQuarrie looking for some space along the left side, circles back. Again, working towards the left. Goes back to Dacuna. Now Snyder with it. Back in behind at the X. They go to McQuarrie now. McQuarrie with a shot. And the save made there by Laxinen. Over towards the sideline. Elmhurst awarded possession. So the Blue Jays will look to clear it. Try to even this one up. Here's Charlie Ferry near midfield. Works over towards the far sideline. Now over at goal line extended. Working it back. They go over for Grebe. Grebe towards the middle. Into some traffic. Good defense there by North Central, and they force the turnover. Great job over there. Tucker Hansen involved for the Cardinals, and they'll bring it the other way. Dylan Milaric circling as he comes off the field. Couple of subs for North Central. It's Caden Mellon. Work it over for Anderson, and he's thwarted. North Central will keep it, though. Rucker Rawlings will set things up. Check that, rather, Luke Paris. Of course, Rawlings on the defensive end for the Cardinals. And a turnover there gives it back to the Blue Jays. Still just one goal so far. Grebe goes back in behind for Hernandez, who was the CCIW first-year student athlete of the year. Hunter Hernandez with 41 goals this season. Brendan Krause with it now. Blue Jays resetting things. Trying to find some room. That pass, a little bit errant there, and a turnover will give it back to North Central. So we'll see what the Cardinals can do here. "60 seconds on the shot clock as here's DeCuna, who scored that first goal. Over for Charlie Snyder. And now McQuarrie, who just came back on. McQuarrie with some speed on that left side, puts on the brakes, finds some room, but his shot goes wide. It'll stay with the Cardinals as Luke Paris was there in the area. And he'll get things restarted for North Central. Paris nearly found some room on the wraparound attempt. And he gets it back for McQuarrie. 30 on the shot clock for the Cardinals. Snyder to McQuarrie again. Now to Kuna. McQuarrie once again. Goes for Ilgen. Back to DeCuna. Shot clock at 15. DeCuna waiting. Shot clock under 10 now. DeCuna to McQuarrie. Way wide on the shot. Stay with the Cardinals. Shot not on goal there for North Central. Shot clock winding down. And that'll be a shot clock violation. Good job defensively, and then a flag comes out. I think that was based on the reaction there from North Central. So this will give Elmhurst an opportunity with the man up. See what the Blue Jays can do with the advantage here. Swinging it around. They go back towards the X. Spence, his pass mishandled for a moment, and Elmhurst loses possession. It's back to North Central. So a good job for the Cardinals playing with a man down. Not allowing the Blue Jays to get on the board there. Now they'll try to play a little keep away. So here's Malarich. They work it back. Charlie Snyder just coming back onto the field. He goes over for Hansen. Now to Kuna. Back for Schneider once again on the left side. Back over to the X to the right, and that shot just went wide. It'll stay with North Central. Just under 6 minutes to go in this first quarter. Luke Paris to restart. Just over 30 seconds on the shot clock here. McQuarrie with a deep shot goes high over the crossbar. It'll stay with North Central once again. Snyder with the dish off. Shot clock under 20. Snyder looking for room. Dumps back. DeCuna finds some room. And it looks like Laxton got a piece of it. So that will reset the shot clock, and it'll stay with North Central. Luke Ilgen will restart things. Ilgen taking some contact there, but a shot and a goal, Luke Paris. 2-0 Cardinals. Number 14 on the season for Paris.
Number 33, Luke Paris, assisted by number 23, Luke Ilgen.
What a pass by Luke Ilgen on this one, coming from the right side, took some contact behind the cage, and there was Paris wide open. Goes to that top right corner, and it is 2-0 North Central. Just the kind of start the Cardinals were looking for with 5:23 to go in the first quarter. It'll be a face-off here, and it is won by Tony Vasquez. Blue Jays looking for a response as they move quickly the other way, all the way down towards the crease. Back in behind now with Grebe. Kraus will reset things. He gets it over to Haycock. Now Stepanek. Ethan Stepanek, midfielder out of Lockport, Illinois. Stepanek trying to find some room. Good close defense there for the Cardinals. Swinging it around. Shot clock at about 30. Now Kraus to Stepanek once again. Not much room right now for the Blue Jays. And as a wide-angle shot is handled by Murphy. Another strong save by the junior out of Lindenhurst, Illinois. Grayslake North High School. But quickly, North Central turns it back over to the Blue Jays. About 4 minutes to go in this first quarter. Ryan Swank working along the near side. As he waits for a sub to come on. That's Pete Grebe. Grebe, the junior out of St. Louis. Slowly working his way on the far side of the field. Over from in behind. They work it back, Swank. Now back up top, errant pass. North Central taking over. 3:13 to go in the first quarter. So here's Mellon. Caden Mellon circling back. It was over there for Anderson. Dylan Anderson working back towards the middle of the field. To the right side now. They tried to get it over to the left with Mellon once again, and a turnover goes back to Elmhurst. That one unforced on the turnover there by the Cardinals, but that was a big story on Saturday. Elmhurst had 13 caused turnovers in that 18-6 win over North Central. Blue Jays able to get it over midfield. Jake Grebe. Blue Jays being patient, over 40 seconds left on the shot clock. As Grebe's able to scoop it back up. Not too much room there as they work it back over for Haycock. Haycock at goal line extended. Now the Blue Jays working behind, trying to come all the way around. Good defense by the Cardinals. But that shot is stopped again. Aiden Murphy standing tall early in this game. Now a transition opportunity for the Cardinals, right in and they score. Make it 3-0 as Luke Ilgen gets on the board.
Goal number 23, Luke Ilgen, assisted by number 14, Dylan Anderson.
That is number 44 on the season for Ilgen. Great execution in transition by the Cardinals. Dylan Anderson bringing it all the way down. Over for Ilgen, goes with the bounce shot.
Timeout.
And now head coach Mark Morrell will take a timeout with 1:27 left in the first quarter. What a job by North Central coming out early in this game, and Aiden Murphy has created a lot of momentum with what he's been doing in the cage. 5 saves so far for Murphy. But North Central leading the way in shots right now, 12-5. So far, it has been North Central coming out strong after the tough loss on Saturday. Dylan Anderson with the assist on that last goal by Ilgen. He was held to just 1 goal in that game on Saturday, so you have to imagine he was pretty motivated. Player who scored 43 in the regular season. That is pretty far below his usual output, but so far, with 1:27 left in the first quarter, he's already got a goal. So Mark Morrell trying to inspire his team, and I think mentally coming in to face a team 4 days later that you just beat by 12 goals, there could be a tendency, even given the stakes of this one, to overlook North Central a bit. So I'd imagine that Coach Morrell here trying to tell his team, hey, we've got to lock in right now. This is season on the line. And we're down 3 goals here early. We'll see how the Blue Jays respond coming out of the timeout. Goals so far coming from Joey DeCuna, Luke Paris, and Luke Ilgen for North Central. Will we see the Blue Jays finally get on the board coming out of that timeout? It'll be a face-off between Vasquez and Cuyaba. So far, Vasquez has won 2 out of 3, make it 3 out of 4. And here comes Vasquez rushing down the field. He shoots and another save. Still loose, and there Murphy able to cover it up. What a job Aiden Murphy has done so far. And again, here come the Cardinals in transition. They'll slow it back down, reset things. A minute left in this first quarter, and they can run it all the way down on this possession. What a job by North Central defensively in this first period. Keeping Elmhurst off the board, and they've got an opportunity to hold for the last shot if they want to in this first quarter. Here's McQuarrie. Work it back in behind, down low, and another goal. Make it 4-0 as once again
North Central goal number 23,
Luke Ilgen doing some more damage. He only had 1 goal on Saturday. He's got 2 in the first quarter. Just some great tic-tac-toe offense here by the Cardinals. They went into the X. Really nice pass there by Eberhardt. And he finds Ilgen to make it 4-0 Cardinals. And the face-off won here by Vasquez. Under 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Can Elmhurst get something going here? They go to Spence. Now down low. That shot just wide. Will stay with the Blue Jays. Grebe in behind the cage. Goes back for the shot, and finally Elmhurst on the board. A much-needed goal. It comes from the freshman Hunter Hernandez.
Goal number 43, Hunter Hernandez.
Number 42 on the season.
Greeby.
And the assist there to Jake Greeby. A really nice pass here. It's over to goal line extended, and then Hernandez rips it. 7 seconds left in the first quarter, and a much-needed goal there for the Blue Jays. Vasquez with the faceoff win. Got a couple of seconds, it's loose, and that will do it for the first quarter. Blue Jays sideline wanted a call near the end of the quarter. That's going to do it. Quarter number one. North Central leading 4-1 over Elmhurst. A really strong start for the Cardinals, the number 3 seed in this CCIW tournament. So we'll send it to a break. We'll have the second quarter coming up shortly.
You just might end up making the world a better place. But first, you have to discover who you are and what you can learn from others. To do that, you have to seek out teachers and mentors who will help you identify your goals and challenge you to go after them. Before you can do that, you have to find a community that welcomes and supports you. A place where you can learn. A place where you can thrive. Before you can do that, you must have motivation and desire to improve your mind, your soul, your circumstances. To ignite that desire, you must find your potential. We'll help you discover your potential once you discover us. Elmhurst University.
For nearly 150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
Welcome back to Langhorse Field, 4-1. Elmhurst trailing North Central. The Blue Jays on their home field after they clinched the number 2 seed with their victory on Saturday, 18-6. What a first quarter for the North Central Cardinals. They scored the first 4 goals. Finally, Hunter Hernandez, who got on the board for Elmhurst. Blue Jays will now be moving from right to left, North Central from left to right. This will be Elmhurst possession coming off of the faceoff. Charlie Ferry working over towards that far side. So here's Greeby handling it. Greeby looking for some room. They go back in behind with Spence. Now here's Kraus with it. The middle of the field towards the right side. Goes back in behind the cage. Spence looking for room. His shot goes wide. It'll stay with the Blue Jays. 45 on the shot clock. Eli Spence was held off the board in that first quarter. Hernandez able to scoop it back up. Here's Kraus with a rip and another save. Aiden Murphy. He has been impressive tonight. And the 4 goals, really nice for North Central in that first quarter, but I'd say the main reason for that 3-goal lead has been the play of Murphy in the cage. Seven saves for Aiden Murphy thus far. And we'll see what the Cardinals can do offensively. Charlie Snyder. Gives over for DeCuna, who just came back on. DeCuna dodging his way down low in traffic. And North Central will take a timeout here.
Timeout, North Central.
Jay Farrell making the timeout call in his 8th season. Was the 2021 CCIW Coach of the Year. We've got a couple of head coaches that have both won CCIW Coach of the Year. Mark Morrell just picked up his 2nd time winning that honor, taking home the Coach of the Year in 2024. Morrell also won it in 2018. But Jay Farrell, not too concerned with the individual accolades. Last year, the Cardinals finished 10-6. They went 5-1 in the CCIW. And this year, a couple of losses for the Cardinals in conference play, coming to the top 2 teams in the standings with Elmhurst and Illinois Wesleyan. Wesleyan, the top seed in the CCIW tournament, as they take on the number 4 seed Carthage. 43 on the shot clock for North Central as they restart things. Rylan McQuarrie. Now here's DeCuna. They go back for McQuarrie. McQuarrie down that right side. Ilgen. His pass scooped up there by McQuarrie. Back towards the middle. DeCuna, his shot went wide. We'll see who got there first, and it will stay with North Central. 21 on the shot clock. Ilgen quickly ready to go. Here is Ilgen, trying to find room, and had it poked away. Good defense there by Matt Koschel. First team All-CCIW. That's a good matchup to watch throughout the night. Koschel going up against Ilgen. Now here come the Blue Jays the other way. They work it over for Spence on the left side. Spence, goal line extended. Walks it back out. Now the Blue Jays will reset here with Kraus. Brendan Kraus looking for some room. Closely defended. Shot clock under 30. Working in behind the cage. Now Grebe, shot over from the right side, goes wide. It'll stay with the Blue Jays, 13 on the shot clock. Eli Spence to restart it. Spence in behind, looking for space, and had it knocked away. Rutger Rawlings showing why he was all CCIW first team. Now the Cardinals move quickly to the other end. McQuarrie gives over there for Charlie Snyder, junior midfielder. Now Paris. Back out McQuarrie. Cardinals taking their time, looking for their best shot with a 4-1 lead. Here's Snyder on the left side. And it's taken away. but now turned right back over to the Cardinals. They've got a wide open net and they cash in. 5-1 North Central, and once again, it is Luke Ilgen.
North Central goal number 23, Luke Ilgen, assisted by number 33, Luke Paris.
Cause turnover there, and Ilgen waiting right out in front. Make it a hat trick for Ilgen. And it's back to a 4-goal lead for the Cardinals. Mentioned it before, Ilgen was held to just 1 goal on Saturday. Not his usual output. Well, here he is in the first half already with a hat trick. Here's Watanabe. Watanabe finds some room and he scores. Evan Watanabe.
North Central goal number 10, Evan Watanabe.
Watanabe, the all-CCIW second teamer, makes it 6-1. What a job by Watanabe here. A little spin move on the left side. Not much of a chance there for Laxinen. And once again, the Cardinals gain possession. Dylan Anderson. That shot didn't get through. Taken there by Koschel. Elmhurst in need of a response. Trailing by 5 goals. Here they come. Good job defending there from behind. Affecting that shot. It'll stay here with Elmhurst. Some of the North Central fans making some noise. Pretty quick trip. Just about 17 miles separate these two schools. Here's Spence. Now Grebe. Works it back to X. And a flag comes out. Play on here, and another save by Murphy. So take another look here. Boy, Murphy with another really nice save, but we're going to see Elmhurst with the man up. It'll be 1 minute with a man up. Rutger Rawlings on the slash. Elmhurst 0 for 1 with a man up so far tonight. So here's Grebe to restart things. Working on the far side. Here's Spence. On the left to Grebe. Now back and behind. Try to get to the middle. It bounces right into the stick of Aiden Murphy. And he handles it well. What a job Murphy has done tonight. Now McQuarrie brings it the other way. Cardinals playing a man down. McQuarrie twirls it around. Good defense being played here by the Blue Jays. Not the situation they want to be in. As DeCuna walks it back out. And now North Central back to even strength. Here's Snyder. Shot clock under 30. Ilgen in behind the net. Tried to find some room. Lost possession. It's loose and scooped up. And a tough angle goal. Tom Eberhardt scores it. Number 35 on the season.
North Central goal number 15, Tom Eberhardt.
What a goal by Eberhardt, the senior attack out of Elburn, Illinois. 7-1, North Central. That was a really difficult angle. Andrew Laxonen had that near part of the cage covered, and now another timeout for Elmhurst. Mark Morrell with the Blue Jays trailing by 6 goals. Well, North Central's done a really nice job here with a 7-1 lead. I would say so far, the MVP of this game has been the goalie, Aiden Murphy. The junior has been tremendous, 8 saves. He's also helped North Central to be 12 for 12 on clears. Shots are 18-13 in favor of the Cardinals. What an impressive start for North Central. They have already outscored their total that they had on Saturday when these two teams met up. That was an 18-6 loss for NCC. So a big moment here for Mark Morrell, trying to rally his team. Lacrosse is a game of runs, though. So that's the question is, can Elmhurst find that run? They can just rattle off 3 or 4 goals in a row. They'll be right back in this one. It's a key face-off upcoming. And Elmhurst is definitely a team that can go on a big run thanks to Tony Vasquez. Can kind of have that make-it-take-it mentality. If they can score a goal, win a few face-offs, score again. But so far, the attack for Elmhurst has been stifled. And North Central awarded possession here. Here's Snyder. He's got some room. Works back towards the middle. Now a long shot and a save made by Laxonen. A much needed one with the goalie for the Blue Jays. With his team trailing by 6. Elmhurst able to clear it past midfield. They work at goal line extended, getting close in, and another stop. Aiden Murphy does it again. This game would be a lot closer right now if it were not for Aiden Murphy. A couple of really stellar saves. Cardinals work it over for Mellon on the right side. And a call against North Central will give it back to Elmhurst. And the Blue Jays moving quickly the other way. Here's Hernandez. Over for Spence. He's been quiet so far. Back to Hernandez. Eli Spence, the Offensive Student Athlete of the Year in the CCIW. Leading the league in a number of different categories. Had 7 points against this same North Central team. Nearly a caused turnover. It's loose on the ground, and the Cardinals come away with it. But possession awarded back to Elmhurst. All going against the Cardinals there. About 6 minutes to go in this first half. Here's Spence. Trying to get some room on a screen. Fires a shot. It's off the post. That's one of the better looks Spence has had tonight. But it finds iron. Now a double team. Nearly a caused turnover. It's up in the air. And the Blue Jays do keep it. Chris Haycock. Over for Stepanek. Stepanek on the far side. Walks it back in behind. Under 5.5 minutes to go in this first half. Just one goal so far for Elmhurst. Spence. Over across to the right side. Now here's Spence. 10 on the shot clock for the Blue Jays. They go back for Spence. Finds a shot, but another save by Murphy. He has been lights out in the cage. Just one goal so far for Elmhurst. Here come the Cardinals quickly again. McQuarrie. Pass bobbled. It's loose. Cardinals came away with it. A shot that went wide. And a flag comes out. Officials will reset things here. Just under 4.5 minutes to go. And we'll see North Central now with the man up. Gabe Henry taking the penalty there for Elmhurst. So the Cardinals have the man up for the first time tonight. 25 goals with the man up this season for NCC. They have been very good in these instances. Just under 40% on the season. Takuna. Now Snyder. Go back to GLE. Now Snyder once again up top. And that rip stopped there. Laxinen with the big save. Snyder with a bump, a turnover, but then another save by Laxinen. On Ilgen from point-blank range. Two huge saves by Andrew Laxinen with his team a man down. Here's Grebe now. Pass midfield. Goes to Spence. Now Ryan Swank with it. Works back for Spence. Another flag comes out on the near sideline. So here's Grebe with it. Grebe gets it over. That shot goes wide from Haycock. .307 left here. In the second quarter, a 6-goal lead for North Central. Offside call on North Central. So it'll be 30 seconds with the man up here for Elmhurst. Dylan Anderson was dinged there. So far, the Blue Jays 0 for 2 with the extra man. It's a moment where it feels like the Blue Jays really need one. Go to Spence on the right side now. Swinging it around. Trying to find an alley. They go further down low. A shot by Grebe and another save. Aiden Murphy, are you kidding me? He is a brick wall in the cage. Here's Grebe again. Now Spence over to the right side. Spence up top. With a shot and he scores! Just what the Blue Jays needed. Eli Spence gets on the board.
Number 2, Eli Spence, assisted by
that is goal number
Fisher
52 on the year. And you can see it's a sigh of relief for him. Finally on the score sheet tonight. Just a beautiful shot. Working towards that right side, went to that bottom left corner. Not enough time for Murphy to get over and make the stop. So we'll see if that gives the Blue Jays some momentum with 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Face-off awarded to the Blue Jays. They go right back for Spence, dodging his way. Back in behind, towards the right side, and another goal for Elmhurst. Hunter Hernandez with his second of the night. And now a timeout for North Central as the momentum has swung back to the Blue Jays.
Timeout, North Central.
What great ball movement for the Blue Jays on that possession. As we take another look at this goal here. Over to Hernandez with that underhanded shot on the right wing. Great passing from Elmhurst, and it was ball movement that we didn't see really in that first quarter. Things seemed a little bit out of sync. You have to give a ton of credit to the job Aiden Murphy has done tonight. And these last two goals, he hasn't had much of a chance. Two really nice looks for the Blue Jays. And the statistics in this one really starting to even out as well. Shots right now are 21-20 in favor of North Central. Ground balls 12-5 in favor of Elmhurst. Both teams have been perfect on clears. One thing to watch out for, we talked about it early in the game, Tony Vasquez, just about the best face-off man in the CCIW, and so far, Elmhurst with a 7-4 edge in face-off wins. Definitely something to keep an eye on. So far, the penalties have been an issue for North Central, 3 of them compared to just 1 for Elmhurst, but the Blue Jays are 0 for 3 with the man advantage. We'll see how North Central responds. This is really the first time in this game they've faced some adversity with 2 straight goals by the Blue Jays. It was a 4-0 lead, then 3 straight goals for North Central, or rather 4-0, and then 1 goal for Elmhurst. 3 straight for the Cardinals to make it 7-1. And now 2 straight from Elmhurst has us at 7-3. A lot of contact off of the face-off. And possession awarded to North Central. Just over 2 minutes to go in this first half. There's McQuarrie near midfield. Goes over for Tacuna. Tacuna back in behind. Long pass over to the opposite side for Snyder. He goes back behind the cage. Towards the middle for McQuarrie. Can't handle the pass. Immediately facing pressure. Nearly a caused turnover, and ultimately it is. What a job by Gabe Henry. And here come the Blue Jays the other way. Just under 90 seconds to go in the opening half. Here's Kraus. Back towards the middle of the field, working towards the right. Kraus looking, passes in behind Grebe. Now it's back for Spence again. Trying to find some room. Spence goes back for Stepanek. Now Haycock tried to get it down low. And scooped up over there by Spence. Under a minute to play in the first half. Spence from in behind. Over to the right side, back towards the middle. Facing pressure. Goes down low. Now Grebe. Back towards the middle, and another goal for the Blue Jays. Once again, it's Hunter Hernandez making a hat trick for the freshman. Jake Grebe with a great pass to set up Hernandez. There was a lot of pressure on Spence and it left an opening on the other side. Grebe had some room, got it to the middle, and there was Hernandez as he went flying, scoring the goal. 3 straight for the Blue Jays. Under 40 seconds to go in the first half. Popped up and taken there by Vasquez. He works it over midfield, spinning his way, under 30 seconds in the half. Here's Spence towards the middle of the field. Working to the right. Under some pressure from Rawlings. Reverses field, dodging his way in, a save made by Murphy on a low shot. Flag comes out as there's a down low shot and a score by Jake Grebe. With under 8 seconds to go in the half, a 4th straight goal for Elmhurst.
By number 14, Charlie Ferry.
Charlie Ferry picking up the assist. Chaotic sequence here, as it was a shot from Spence, a rebound opportunity. Ferry scoops it up. The quick pass over for Grebe, who's just waiting on the doorstep, and bounces it home. So just like that, Elmhurst within 2. See if either team can get a quick opportunity off the faceoff with 7.9 to go in the half. Tied up, Vasquez comes away with it, just 4 seconds. Tries to get it upfield. One last shot from Spence is stopped there by Murphy, and that'll do it for the first half. A half that was dominated for a large stretch by North Central, but in the final minutes of the second quarter, a 4-0 run for Elmhurst, and the Blue Jays have a lot of momentum heading into the break here at Langhorse Field. Really fun first half. Should be a lot of fun the rest of the way. It's North Central ahead 7-5 in this CCIW semifinal. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back from Elmhurst in just a few minutes.
Coach chooses one student athlete to receive the CCIW.
You just might end up making the world a better place. But first, you have to discover who you are and what you can learn from others. To do that, you have to seek out teachers and mentors who will help you identify your goals and challenge you to go after them. Before you can do that, you have to find a community that welcomes and supports you. A place where you can learn, a place where you can thrive. Before you can do that, you must have motivation and desire to improve your mind, your soul, your circumstances. To ignite that desire, you must find your potential. We'll help you discover your potential once you discover us. Elmhurst University.
For nearly 150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
Are you ready for one of life's greatest adventures? You'll find one at Elmhurst University. The Elmhurst experience is getting to know each other.
We know this is the biggest step of your life so far, but we are here to take it with you.
Much like life, your college years will be full of adventure. The best part is, we're here to guide you through it all.
I knew as soon as I stepped on Elmhurst campus that this was going to be my home for the next 2 years. It sounds so cheesy, but it's so true. You just know.
As you move through the application process, you'll become best friends with your advisors. They will help you answer questions about financial aid, scholarships, campus life, and class schedules.
Elmhurst will call me every week about the financial aspect of it and about helping me see which credits would transfer over. Just believe what you see because the people really care about you here.
The college search is all about finding the right fit. And by the time you arrive on campus, we're confident you will feel like one of us.
When I was looking at other colleges, it just didn't feel like people cared and wanted you there the same way that when you came to Elmhurst, they just really wanted you to be there and to learn and grow, and I felt like I would be comfortable coming here.
The Elmhurst experience is joining our Blue Jay family for life. Our Blue Jay family welcomes you with open arms. This is a place where you belong and are comfortable to be yourself.
What we promise to do is to create the learning environment for you that allows you to feel like you belong, that allows you to feel like you can be your best self here.
When you get here, the fun begins. Orientation and move-in days are campus-wide celebrations. Classes start, and you'll begin to form your Elmhurst network right away.
The goal of first year seminar is to make the transition from high school to college as smooth as possible. It's an instantaneous way to have a niche at Elmhurst.
Being a place of welcome, a place of belonging, that every student at Elmhurst belongs not just in college, but at Elmhurst specifically.
Anything you need, we're here to help, because that's what family does.
I could just tell that there was that sense of community, and it just feels so natural and like a home. Obviously, the teachers and the professors and everything that we have here for education is amazing, but it's how I feel here that makes it even better.
The Elmhurst experience is learning from the best. The academic programs of Elmhurst make the country's best of lists every year. Choose from 70 majors and 15 pre-professional programs, or challenge yourself intellectually in our honors program.
The honors program helped me understand real-life impacts of what I was learning in the classroom by actually taking me there.
Another important opportunity for our students is to be able to do research and then be able to present their research at national conferences.
We believe that relationships between our students and our faculty and staff is at the core of the experience here. We place a great emphasis on being partners in our students' success stories and in their educational experience. And we feel that that's the best way to experience education and to be transformed, is to feel like you're on this path, but you're not alone.
You can trust us to prepare you for relevant, emerging careers in our evolving world.
One of the other benefits of an interdisciplinary degree is that you have access to the faculty and to the departments across the campus. So rather than being just in one primary department, suddenly you have faculty and mentors from art and from English and from computer science.
The Elmhurst experience is exploring your passions outside the classroom. Elmhurst is more than a place to get a great education. It's where you can have a great time. Explore more than 100 student activities, clubs, and organizations.
So I've been involved in lots of student groups on campus. It's a really fun way to meet people, but also to give back.
Check out a game or two. With 20 NCAA Division III teams, there's plenty to choose from.
I ran at Elmhurst. During that time, I studied abroad in 7 different countries. I think that really speaks to the Elmhurst experience. There are ways to be involved on campus. There's ways to still compete at a high level, but I was still able to do some things because I went to a place like Elmhurst that supported me to go and see the world and do other cool things as well.
The Elmhurst experience is preparing for the future.
We believe that a strong liberal arts foundation, enhanced by professional preparation, will best educate our students as citizens and leaders.
Our campus resources help you to be the best student you can be and land the best career opportunity in your chosen field. Your time with us is designed to prepare you for a rewarding life after graduation.
When students go on to graduate and go on to live amazing lives and do things personally and professionally, their fingerprints are still all over this institution.
We know your Elmhurst experience will be iconic because it's customized for you and by you. So the question is, what will your Elmhurst experience be?
Let the ceremonies begin. Welcome to your richly deserved Elmhurst University Commencement Day.
Defend yourselves. Make yourselves known, always.
Welcome back to Langhorse Field, just about ready to get the second half underway between North Central and Elmhurst in this CCIW semifinal matchup. This was a game where North Central jumped out to a 7-1 edge, but it's been 4 straight goals by Elmhurst that closed out the first half. We'll take a look at some of the stats. So far, shots are 24-21 in favor of Elmhurst. Ground balls 16-5 in favor of the Blue Jays. One thing really standing out in that first half was the play of junior goalie Aiden Murphy. A tremendous first half by him, 12 saves in the opening 30 minutes for Murphy. Face-offs right now 9-5 in favor of Elmhurst. It's definitely a category where it seems like there was an edge for the Blue Jays coming into this matchup. Turnovers are even at 10 apiece. 5 caused turnovers for Elmhurst, 4 for North Central. Some of the leaders in this one, Luke Ilgen with 3 goals. Hunter Hernandez leading the way for Elmhurst. Actually has 2. Said earlier he had a hat trick, but just wanted to correct that. Chris Haycock with a goal, and then Eli Spence and Jake Grebe also on the board for Elmhurst. And then also for North Central, Evan Watanabe with a goal, as well as Joey DeCuna and Tom Eberhardt, as the Cardinals come away with possession to start in this second half. Jake Paris bringing it forward. Goes in behind. Over to the right side. They find DeCuna once again. Now Snyder, who just came back on with McQuarrie. There was Luke Paris working it over to the opposite side with Ilgen. Across the field, McQuarrie couldn't handle the pass, trying to track down the ground ball. And a call going against Elmhurst there. Gabe Henry a little bit too aggressive defensively. Shot clock reset there to 60. Here's Paris. And it's turned over. Back to the Blue Jays. Quickly over midfield. Working in transition, a shot and a score. What a way to start the second half for Elmhurst.
Elmhurst goal number 16, Cullen McManaman.
Colic McManaman, coast to coast. He takes it away, sprints all the way down the field. What a job by McManaman. Just his second goal of the season. Goes all the way, and Elmhurst is within a goal. North Central scoops it up on the faceoff. Zach Kuyava. Face-off man for the Cardinals. Now here's McQuarrie. Over for Snyder on the near side. Goes in behind for DeCuna. Takuna on the right side. Reverses field. Down low and a score. Tom Eberhardt. Big goal for North Central. The lead back to 2.
Assisted by number 11, Joey Takuna.
Definitely a response that North Central needed in this instance. Really nice pass by Takuna, and Eberhardt wide open down low. Second goal of the night for Eberhardt. So 8-6, North Central with the lead, each team with a goal in this second half. A spot in the CCIW final on the line. As Elmhurst awarded possession on the faceoff. Along the near side, Hernandez. Grebe. Now Haycock. Trying to find some room. Rips a shot and it goes just wide. Couldn't quite tell. Murphy might have gotten a piece of it. It'll stay with Elmhurst. Hernandez looking for some room. His shot goes off the crossbar. Haycock ends up back with it. Now Kraus. It's in behind the cage. Work it back out. Now go down low, goal line extended. Loose. Both teams trying to dig up the ground ball. Still loose. Elmhurst will keep it. Call going against North Central there. As Ryan Swank comes back on for the Blue Jays. Trying to find some room. Here is Swank. Back over. Close space. Here's Spence. Takes a bump. Goes back towards the middle and a save. Aiden Murphy going down low to grab it. And now the Cardinals looking to move in transition. Milaric. Now a shot from close range and a save by Laxonen. Two really nice saves on both ends. Now Elmhurst with a potential transition opportunity. They'll settle it back down. Blue Jays taking their time here. They work it over there for Hoff. Now down, trying to work it back towards the middle. And the Blue Jays unable to keep it in bounds there. So it'll go right back to North Central. McQuarrie to restart things. Pass across the field. Mishandled there, so both teams with unforced turnovers. Now a long pass ahead for the Blue Jays. Gets it into the attacking third. Trying to find some room is Spence, and another spectacular save by Murphy. And a nice job coming in from behind there, Gabe Henry, and it leads to a turnover. Really nice stick by Henry. He's been very impressive tonight. Charlie Ferry bringing it ahead there for the Blue Jays. Over for Hernandez. Back in behind on the right side. That shot sails high. And it will be North Central ball. Cardinals were the closest to it. And another turnover. Cardinals have gotten a little bit sloppy on their clears, and it leads to an opportunity, but that clangs off the iron. It's a wide open shot, diving effort near the sideline. That was Jake Grebe diving for that ball. And a timeout taken by North Central.
North Central.
Grebe pretty fired up as the Cardinals will take a timeout. North Central ahead by 2. If you're just joining us, the Cardinals led 7-1 in the first half. And it was 5 straight goals, 4 in the first half, 1 in the second half for the Blue Jays. But the Cardinals did get a response to go back up by 2 goals. This has been a really fun matchup. An important one between these two rivals, a spot in the CCIW championship on the line. North Central's been able to hang on to this lead. Coach Farrell, of course, knows the importance of momentum. That was a play over near the sideline that really fired up the bench for Elmhurst. Coach Farrell has to be looking to keep his team on an even keel here with the 2-goal lead. They're still in front. Cardinals, the number 3 seed in this tournament. But these two teams really with fairly similar seasons. Elmhurst went 12-3, North Central 11-3. The main difference, of course, the regular season finale that was a 12-goal win for Elmhurst. This has been a much different game. That was an uncharacteristic performance from the Cardinals. As Ethan Stepanek will restart things for the Blue Jays. Grebe over to the other side. Hollings playing strong defense. Now that shot got deflected. It'll stay with the Blue Jays. Grebe over towards the middle. Hernandez strikes again, and once again Elmhurst is back within a goal.
Elmhurst goal number 43, Hunter Hernandez, assisted by number 1, Jake Grebe.
Jake Grebe with a really nice pass here. Hernandez now with a hat trick. Grebe got a nice screen. There was Hernandez going down low. Murphy unable to get to it. So it's a 1-goal game once again. And now the Blue Jays come away with it off the faceoff. Flipped back there for Grebe. Just had the assist on that last goal. Blue Jays looking to tie it up for the first time since this game started. Kraus will circle back. Brendan Kraus working in behind the cage over to the right side. And an errant pass there gives it back to North Central. So we'll see if the Cardinals can take advantage of the turnover. In this second half, Elmhurst has had the majority of possession. We saw in that first half when North Central was able to build that big lead, they were playing a lot of keep away. We'll see what they do here with Eberhardt. Working along the near sideline, goes to McQuarrie. Takuna. Now back out Snyder. Snyder towards the middle, finding space. Circles over towards the left. able to get out of traffic over to Ilgen. And his shot is stopped. Andrew Laxonen with the save. 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. And the Blue Jays once again with an opportunity to tie it up. Able to get it past midfield with Swank. Here is Swank with it once again. Tightly defended, down low. And that shot stopped. And nearly an own goal there as that went just wide over to the left. Boy, would that have been a critical mistake as Gavin Rieger just couldn't handle it. But North Central able to get the clear, and here they come the other way. And another errant pass from the Cardinals. You can sense maybe a little bit of nerves in this moment. North Central just doesn't seem as crisp as they were in that first half. There have been some costly turnovers. This Cardinals team came out with a tremendous game plan in the first half. They have really shut down, for the most part, Eli Spence. Just one goal so far for Spence. The leading scorer in the conference, put up an incredible 84 points. Let's see if the Blue Jays can get something going here. Haycock works it back into the corner. Looking to get a screen there. Trying to find some room. Doesn't take a shot. So here's Spence. Shot clock at 25. Back in behind at the X. Now Haycock. Trying to find some room, and the Blue Jays tie it up. Once again, it's Hunter Hernandez. His fourth of the night.
Elmhurst goal number 43, Hunter Hernandez.
What a goal to tie it up at 8. Hernandez just dipping his way down. And as the flag comes out, he ties it up at 8. 5:14 to go in the third quarter. And we are knotted up. With a spot in the CCIW finals on the line. What a performance it's been by the freshman Hernandez with 4 goals. Coming into this game, Hunter Hernandez had 17 goals in his last 4 games. He's averaging over 4 goals per contest in the last 5 as an errant pass here for the Blue Jays, and they turn it over. So back to North Central. Mention the turnovers, and North Central has had some of the sloppy turnovers in this second half. Elmhurst has as well. And some of that may also be due to fatigue. You're late in the season, conference tournament, intense game with a local rival. Some of those mistakes tend to happen late in games when you're a little bit more tired. So here's McQuarrie. Working on the right side. Brings it down further. McQuarrie circling back. Goes to DeCuna. DeCuna taking his time. Shot clock at 30. Charlie Snyder comes back on. He's got possession now. Snyder all the way in. And the save by Laxonen. Up the field the Blue Jays go. And possession awarded to the Cardinals here. North Central taking their time. They had a potential transition look there. We've seen the Cardinals remain patient offensively really throughout the night. Here's McQuarrie on the right side. Works back in behind. Eberhardt. Now working it back down low. And that one goes wide off the stick of Luke Paris. It'll stay here with the Cardinals. This clock will start winding once again. Takuna trying to find some room. Works over to the other side. Snyder dodging his way, shoots, and it goes up high. It'll stay here with NCC. 22 on the shot clock. Here's McQuarrie. Shot clock under 15. McQuarrie on the right side. Back in behind the cage. Now Paris. Takuna. Shot clock at 5 with a rip. And it goes wide. 3 on the timer here. Cardinals will have to get a quick shot off. Down to 2. Quickly stopped the shot clock violation. Gives it back to Elmhurst. You could see there Luke Ilgen a little frustrated. He thought maybe there should have been a call when he was knocked down. But it'll be Elmhurst possession. Running Kraus up the near side. Now Grebe. Over to the opposite side. Elmhurst looking for its first lead of the night. They trailed in this one 7-1. Since then, it's been a 7-1 run for the Blue Jays. Stepanek over for Spence. Shot clock at 30. Wheeling around towards the middle. It's loose and turned over. Big stop defensively for North Central to keep it a tie game. Under 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. Shot clock at 60. Seen North Central be very patient throughout this game offensively. Always trying to find their best opportunity for a good look. So far for the Cardinals, just 1 goal in this second half. Here is Mellon. Mellon being defended tightly. Goes to McQuarrie. Now Eberhardt. On the right side with the shot, he scores! Tom Eberhardt strikes again, and North Central's back in front.
North Central goal number 15, Tom Eberhardt.
Make it a hat trick for Eberhardt. A huge goal for the Cardinals. Eberhardt going to work against Stepanek. Goes with the bounce shot down low, and Laxinen not able to get to it. So 36 seconds left in the third and a 9-8 lead for North Central. Cuyava and Vasquez battling on the faceoff. It's loose. Who's going to come away with it? And eventually scooped up by the Blue Jays. Nearly turned over. 20 seconds left in this quarter. Grebe ran into traffic, but then he found room and scores. We're tied at 9 once again. These two teams going back and forth. Jake Grebe with his second goal of the night. Really nice move. Grebe ran into a double team, circled back to his right, went for the near post and found the back of the net. Loved the celebration as well. And the Blue Jays win the faceoff. Under 10 seconds, a long pass ahead. It's loose, out in front, and Elmhurst takes the lead. A chaotic sequence results in a goal.
Number 2, Eli
Spence puts the Blue Jays ahead 10-9. His second goal of the night. It was an aggressive strategy from Elmhurst, but it pays off to perfection as Spence scooped it up, found a little space, went down low to give Elmhurst the lead for the first time tonight. And that will do it for the third quarter. A tightly played back and forth affair in the third.
North Central 9.
These two teams battling. It should be a really fun fourth quarter coming up. Elmhurst leads it 10-9 over North Central with a spot in the CCIW finals on the line. The fourth quarter coming up shortly.
You just might end up making the world a better place. But first, you have to discover who you are and what you can learn from others. To do that, you have to seek out teachers and mentors who will help you identify your goals and challenge you to go after them. Before you can do that, you have to find a community that welcomes and supports you. A place where you can learn. A place where you can thrive. Before you can do that, you must have motivation and desire to improve your mind, your soul, your circumstances. To ignite that desire, you must find your potential. We'll help you discover your potential once you discover us. Elmhurst University.
For nearly 150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
Welcome back to Langhorse Field. Elmhurst leads 10-9. North Central led in this game 7-1 in the first half. Since then, it has been a 9-2 run for Elmhurst. It should be a great finish as these two teams battle for a spot in the CCIW championship. And Vasquez comes away with a face-off win. Brings it into the attacking third on the near side. Now here's Spence, who scored that goal to give Elmhurst the lead. It was an aggressive strategy with a downfield pass by Andrew Laxonen, but it worked to perfection for Elmhurst. So here Kraus takes a bump. Goes to the opposite side. Good dodge there by Haycock. He goes back for Stepanek. Just over 30 on the shot clock. Stepanek circling to the other side. Out near the sideline. Good job defensively on this possession by North Central. Shot clock under 20. Now Hernandez. Now to 10 on the timer. Further out, down to 3. And a save made by Murphy. So now a chance for North Central to tie it back up. A took until about 2 seconds left in the third quarter for Elmhurst to grab a lead in this game. So North Central finding themselves trailing for the first time tonight. Can they come away with the tying goal? Joey DeCuna. DeCuna goes back in behind for Ilgen. Ilgen towards the middle. That shot wide, and Elmhurst will take over. Couple of nice defensive stands on both sides to start this fourth quarter. Doesn't get much better than this. Two schools separated by just about 17 miles, battling for a spot in the conference championship game. Down in behind the cage. Here's Spence, looking to find some room. Works in behind now. Spence with the wraparound, he scores! It's a hat trick for Eli Spence.
Eli Spence.
And it's a 2-goal lead for Elmhurst. He was quiet in the first half, but it's hard to keep a man like Eli Spence down. The Offensive Student Athlete of the Year in the CCIW scores his 54th goal of the season. So now how does North Central respond? A 2-goal deficit. It's been 3 straight scored by Elmhurst since North Central took a 9-8 lead. And now the Blue Jays awarded possession. Chance for Elmhurst to continue this run they've been on here. Down towards the right side. Here's Swank. Swank on the right side. They work it in behind towards the left. Now back towards center. Hernandez in traffic. Loose ball, and it's scooped up by North Central. Oh, wait a moment here. Officials awarding possession right back to Elmhurst. So the Blue Jays with a fresh 80. You'd imagine they'll take their time with a 2-goal lead. Still plenty of time to go in this one. So here's Spence. Pass out towards the right side. Shot went into traffic. It's loose on the turf. And it's scooped up by the Cardinals. Tanabe brings it forward. North Central looks for a response. They go to Ilgen, their leading scorer. Ilgen, first team all CCIW. So many star players in this conference on the field tonight. McQuarrie unable to find space. Good job defensively by the Blue Jays. Shot clock at 30. DeCuna trying to find some room. Works it down. Now gets out in front, and a save made. Rebound is in. But wait a minute. The goal is waved off. They ruled North Central was in the crease, so the goal does not count. It remains 11-9. Definitely a moment to remember, as North Central could have pulled within a goal. But the goal waved off, as there was a player in the crease there for the Cardinals. Under 10 minutes to play. Jake Grebe taking his time, setting things up. Grebe on the left side, working in behind. Goes over to the opposite side. Here is Spence. dodging his way, loses possession, and it ends up with Murphy. And he gets it over to Rawlings. Murphy way out of the cage, able to get the clear. Now the Cardinals can go to work after that goal that was waved off on the last possession. Paris back out further for McQuarrie. Rylan McQuarrie, who had 48 points in the regular season. Such a huge part of everything North Central does offensively. Takuna at GLE, spinning his way. Back at the X now, 30 on the shot clock. Takuna goes for Ilgen, and a wide shot attempt. I think it was affected there. It'll stay with North Central. Shot clock down to 20. Cardinals looking to take some momentum back. They get it back for Snyder. Under 10 on the timer. Nearly poked away. Just 4 on the shot clock. Takuna has to fire and he scores! What a goal by Joey Takuna with the shot clock winding down. North Central back within a goal.
North Central goal number 11, Joey Takuna.
A bounce shot that found the back of the net just when the Cardinals needed it. 11-10 with 8:18 to play. What a game this has been. Loose off the face-off, and it's taken there by Vasquez. Eli Spence. They find some room. The shot goes wide. So the Blue Jays will get a chance to reset. Plenty of time on the shot clock as well. 65 seconds right now on the timer. Under 8 minutes to go in the game. Blue Jays will look to be patient here with the 1-goal advantage. They circle around. Grebe looks like it hit off the post. But that does result in 60 seconds on the shot clock as that one was on goal. So here's Spence. Trying to find some room. Long pass was scooped up by Kraus. Haycock on the near side. Gets some room off the screen by Kraus, who then dips it down low back towards the middle. Pass was mishandled. Over on the right side now, it's Spence with it. Back to X. They go back for Hernandez. He ran into traffic. It's loose on the turf. Still loose, and then taken there by Murphy. Great job to scoop that up on the ground ball by Murphy. So now another opportunity for North Central to tie it up. Just over 6.5 minutes to play. Flipped over to McQuarrie. Angling with some room on the left side. Now here's Snyder with it. Snyder down the alley, tried to get it down low, it was affected there. Laxinen looked like he got a piece of it, and now an opportunity in transition for the Blue Jays. Good job to hang on there by Gabe Henry, as Luke Paris was furiously coming behind him. Just over 5.5 minutes to go. Blue Jays ahead by 1. Can North Central come away with another stop? Here's Grebe with a shot, and he scores!
Elmhurst goal number 1, Jake Grebe.
A hat trick now for Grebe, and it's back to a 2-goal edge for Elmhurst. What a job by Grebe, running all the way in from that near sideline. Going towards that far post, and as he went down to the turf, scores the goal. So under 5.5 to play. Key face-off here for North Central, and they get the win. Just what they needed. Great job by Zach Kuyaba. Now McQuarrie with it. Down the alley. McQuarrie shoots. It goes wide. The Cardinals will keep it. Snyder takes a bump. Able to scoop it up. Working back towards the middle of the field. Goes for DeCuna. Back to the other side, and a save. Rebound opportunity goes wide. It'll stay with North Central. DeCuna once again. On the right side. Good recovery by Elmhurst defensively. DeCuna towards the middle. Shot down low, and he scores. Joey DeCuna once again.
Number 11, Joey DeCuna.
He's got a hat trick, and North Central's within 1. Able to circle back towards the middle, and DeCuna buries it down low. A 1-goal game with just over 4.5 minutes to play. Critical face-off upcoming. Vasquez against Kuyaba. It's flipped forward, and Elmhurst scoops it up. Eli Spence. He'll go in behind. Haycock over to the other side there with Stepanek. Stepanek defended tightly, makes a move. Good pass down low, in close, and the Blue Jays strike again. Eli Spence.
Elmhurst goal number 2, Eli Spence.
Who else?
Assisted by number 42, Ethan Stepanek.
4 goals for Spence. And once again, a 2-goal edge for the Blue Jays. This was all set up by Stepanek with that nice little cutback, and there was Spence. He just backs his way in towards the net and scores with under 4 minutes to play. A spot in the CCIW finals is on the line, and in our other semifinal tonight, Carthage and Illinois Wesleyan are tied at 11. So we've got 2 fantastic games going on right now. Resetting the game clock here to 3 minutes and 43 seconds. And they do reset the clock to 3:43. What a night this has been at Langhorst Field. A game of runs. North Central was in control, 7-1. Elmhurst took the lead, but North Central has battled back. It was a one-goal game before that last one by Spence. But the Blue Jays with possession here and a chance to take a 3-goal lead for the first time tonight. Haycock on the far side. The season on the line for both of these teams. It's not just a conference championship these two squads are playing for. They're trying to keep their NCAA tournament hopes alive. And with the 2-goal advantage, the Blue Jays taking their time here. Shot clock under 30. Haycock tried to get it down low, and it'll be North Central ball. 2:40 to go. Still a good amount of time for the Cardinals to work with. They can just get the goal and then a face-off win. They'll have a chance to tie it. But you'd rather have that goal sooner than later. Here's McQuarrie. Working down the right side towards the alley, and it's scooped up there by Laxinen. Costly turnover there for North Central with just over 2 minutes to go, and now Elmhurst will take as much time as possible as they can off of this shot clock. So now you have to see the defense get more aggressive here for the Cardinals. Trying to force some turnovers. Trying to get possession back here. You can see Murphy way out of the cage. Goalie for the Cardinals. They're just trying to get a turnover any way they can with 1.5 minutes to go. Shot clock under 30 seconds. Blue Jays will wind it down as far as they can. Down to 20 and less than 1:20 to play in the game. Blue Jays still taking their time. Shot clock is down to 10. And now the sideline telling the Blue Jays to go here with 3 seconds left on the shot clock. They'll just take the shot clock violation. They're fine with that there. And they'll stop the clock with 55 seconds to go. North Central trailing by 2. Can they get a quick goal and a face-off win? And timeout called. As we have a final, or still going, in the other semifinal. Illinois Wesleyan leads 12-11. We've got 13-11 here, 12-11 there. 2 fantastic semis in the CCIW. And now, Cardinals nearly lost it. Murphy able to hang on. Still loose on that far sideline. Time continues to tick down, and possession awarded to the Blue Jays. So now, if Elmhurst can just hold on to possession, they can wind this all the way down. Cardinals will be as aggressive as possible, trying to force a turnover. Down to 20 seconds left in the game. Ferry, under 15 seconds to go. Here's Ferry again, down to 7. Ferry with it, 3, 2, 1, and the Elmhurst Blue Jays are going to the CCIW championship game.
Final score of tonight's game, Elmhurst 13, North Central 11.
They trailed 7-1. They rallied all the way back and took control in the second half. And the Elmhurst Blue Jays win it 13-11. And they will head to the CCIW Finals.
2:08 left in the fourth period.
And that is the second time in program history that Elmhurst will reach the CCIW championship game. The first time since 2019. The Blue Jays will have a chance to clinch a spot in the NCAA tournament. Credit to the North Central College Cardinals on a great season. They come up just short on this one. What an effort from a team that just 4 days ago lost to this same Elmhurst squad 18-6. They jumped out to a big lead, but ultimately the Blue Jays came all the way back and then took control of the game in the second half, and particularly the fourth quarter. Eli Spence, he was quiet in the first half, comes away with 4 goals. Hunter Hernandez also with 4. Jake Greeby with 3 for the Blue Jays. Taking a look at the final minute over at Illinois Wesleyan. Wesleyan's ahead 12-11 with just 1 minute to go in that one. So Carthage trying to come back there as these two teams shake hands. Should be a great championship regardless of who ends up meeting the Elmhurst Blue Jays. But what a victory. And what a job by head coach Mark Morrell. His team was down, but they were never out. It took till late in the third quarter for Elmhurst to take the lead in this one. But ultimately, the CCIW Offensive Student Athlete of the Year, Eli Spence, got going late. And that's what made the difference for the Elmhurst Blue Jays, as they will get the opportunity to ring the bell over beyond the end zone. And there it is. What a victory for the Elmhurst Blue Jays. On to the CCIW championship for the first time since 2019. And just 10 seconds left in our other semifinal, where it looks like Carthage just committed a turnover as Illinois Wesleyan looks to hold on there. If they do, that is where the Blue Jays will head, and indeed, that one has gone final. Illinois Wesleyan will be the opponent for the Elmhurst Blue Jays coming up in the CCIW Championship on Saturday. But what a game we had here tonight. Just great back and forth action between these two local rivals. But ultimately, it was this Elmhurst team picking up their 13th win of the season, and again, beating their rivals from Naperville. But just a great match, great game, a lot of fun here at Langhorse Field. So for everybody here, our entire crew, Greg Rosel, I'm Connor Klingen saying so long from Langhorse Field, where the Elmhurst Blue Jays win it 13-11 to clinch a spot in the CCIW Championship. Thanks for tuning in, and enjoy the rest of your Wednesday night.